Hey everybody, welcome to another review. Seeing as this weekend is a holiday weekend and I'm not going to have any time to do a review for you guys, I decided I'm going to do one tonight. So what I'm going to review is a beta software. This is Emsisoft Anti-malware version 6. So I went online, downloaded it, installed it. I left everything as it comes installed. This is a trial for 30 days. You can see it was updated 2 minutes ago, so I'm not even gonna mess around with it or anything. Let's do the usual real quick look at resource usage. Just kind of give us a quick idea of RAM, and then we'll see how it responds too while we use it. So there's two, there's the guard and the service. So you're looking at about 60 megabytes, which is, a fair bit. There's a lot, that's a lot for today's software. But Emsisoft has always used a lot of RAM. I don't know why, it's just that that's what they do. So, but we'll see if it affects the speed of the system in any way. Now this is an anti-malware, so it doesn't come with any type of firewall or anything like that. So we'll see how that works at protecting the system. So I got some links here. And we also have some malware in folders. Okay, so this one was blocked. That's good. I'm almost sure that one was blocked also, because it's the same name. As you saw, it was blocked by the same. Okay. So those two were blocked, but I don't see this third one. This third one might not be working anymore. Okay. So that one has been detected as malware, blocked and quarantined automatically. There you go. Okay, and that one was also maybe it wasn't. Let's try to run it now. Okay, so this is a behavior blocker, and it says this program behaves in a similar manner to a rootkit. It tells you what it means. There's no suggestions yet, so maybe this program really hasn't been encountered yet because it's fairly new. So we will just click OK. Apparently that one's not working anymore either. Okay, I think one of these is a fake AV. I'm not 100% sure which one. There's the file sitting in memory. Nothing from behavior blocker, nothing from the signatures. Okay, so we'll continue. Okay, and that one was blocked. That one doesn't work anymore. Connection has been blocked. And that one doesn't work anymore. Okay. So let's try our files here. Let's look to see how many we have. We have 261 in this folder, and 165. So 261 plus 165, we have 426. So let's take these and unzip them on the desktop. And well, here's something. I have to turn off Windows Defender because for some odd reason Emsisoft doesn't turn it off. When Windows Defender finds malware in a zip file that you're trying to extract, it just kills the operation. It doesn't just delete the malware. So you have to, for some odd reason, I don't know why they leave it running in the background, but that's okay. Alright, so let me pause here while this finishes whatever it's doing, and we'll see how many is left over. So we started with 426. I'll be right back. Okay, so I took all the files, put them on the desktop, and now I clicked on those files, and I'm going to do a right click and scan. And apparently it's finding some more things, which is kind of interesting, but it never got rid of them originally. So I don't know how their system works. It's not doing a cloud scan or anything because I don't see the network, but it might be. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what's left over. It might be a cloud scan because it's waiting. You can see that it's not finished yet. It's waiting for something. It's like it's waiting for a response. So make sure that they're all checked. Yep. We'll delete them. File locked WinLoader, huh? Nope, I don't want to reboot right now. So let's see what it left. There's 3 there and 12 there. So 15. We found 96.47%, which is really good. So now, before we reboot and do a whole system scan, let's try to run some of these and see what happens. This might be real software too. I'm not 100% sure on this one. But we'll run this one. Yeah, this looks like real software. We'll see what happens. It might be the real piece of software, and then it might have gotten some kind of malware stuck in it. We'll see. Whatever this bubble buster is, sounds like a game. Okay, so I found adware in a temp file here. Windows up.exe is trying to modify an auto run entry. Okay. Okay, calc got caught. Okay, see what's happening here. Alright, so program tries to download invisibly data from the internet. This is spelled wrong too. Program tries to download invisibly data from the internet. No, it should be program tries to download data invisibly from the internet. Should probably fix that. Alright, we'll move on. I'll do two more. I'll pick something from down here. Next. Pick this one. And I don't know, we'll pick this one. Okay, never mind. We'll pick this one. Oh, looks like that was some kind of virus. I think this was, yep. Let's try this video grabber and we'll call that good. Okay, so you can see something was trying to trying to connect to a suspicious website. So this is trying to fight with it now. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to restart, and then I will come back and do a full scan with Anti-malware, and we'll see what it finds. So I'll be back with the results. Alright everybody, so I rebooted and I ran a full scan, a deep scan, and it found two registry keys, something to do with the toolbar. So we're going to delete those two keys. I don't know if it did it. Ah, okay, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these files. I'm going to run CCleaner, and that'll get rid of all the temporary files and things like that. And then we're going to run a scan with Malwarebytes and Hitman Pro, and we'll be back with the results from those when they're done. It shouldn't take too long. So I'll be back with the results with Hitman Pro and Malwarebytes. Alright, so Malwarebytes finished scanning and it found three things. So let's see what it found here. Okay, it found some leftover parts of a fake AV, but you see it never installed itself, also a file and a registry key change, and a Trojan agent file. But it's not running, it's just a file. So that's not too bad. So we're going to remove all those three. And seeing that they're just files in a registry key change, I'm not going to restart. So now I'm going to do a scan with Hitman Pro and we'll see what that finds. Alright, so Hitman Pro finished scanning and it found two pieces of malware. It found a Trojan in uninstall.exe, part of this Foxtab FLV player that's found by Dr. Webb, and this eBay shortcuts.exe, which is this right here, is actually a program. It's not a shortcut, and that was identified by Prevex as a medium risk malware. So that's interesting. So final roundup of the new version of Emsisoft. Well, it's definitely better. It seems fairly light on the system. My only gripe is it has a fairly good behavior blocker. It has really good signatures. But you see that even with those two things, you can still infect the system. That's infected, in my opinion. Anything, there's still stuff on there on the system. On the other hand, when they bring this out in version 6, and you get it, you can get the whole engine with a really good firewall and online armor plus. And that's a really good setup it's really good. It's a little complicated, but it's not too bad. The only problem that I have with that is it's very expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive out there, if I remember right. I know that like Kaspersky for 3 computers is like $80. Well, Online Armor Plus for 3 computers is $110. That for a year. That in my opinion is actually very expensive. That's much more than it really should be. That's almost $10 a month. Kind of expensive. If they kept the price down to maybe 70, something like that to compete with the other major players in the industry, I think more people would buy it. It's just way too expensive for what you get. You do get a good system, but it's way too much money. I think it's one of the most expensive ones out there. If somebody knows a more expensive one, let me know. So that's it for tonight. I know the video was a little bit longer, but you got to see the new version, and I'll probably talk to you guys sometime next week. If you're in the US and celebrating Labor Day, have a fun and safe weekend, and I'll talk to everybody later.